I know that it's not easy to come here and get a win. We were scared to death coming in with their ability to shoot the three. It hasn't been one of our strengths over the last couple of years defending the three. But I thought as the game wore on, our ability to not turn the ball over and get Michigan out in the break, which was Elon's undoing, and then our ability to really establish ourselves in the glass. Early on we were down 7-1, sort of looking around like, man, these guys are big. Dawkins and LeVert, guys that are playing the 2 and 3, being 6'6", 6'7". But as the game wore on, I thought we did a much better job on the glass. And to get 18 offensive rebounds, we needed them because we didn't shoot a great percentage other than our free throws. And when you go on the road, you have to keep your turnovers down. You have to shoot a high percentage from the free throw line to end the game. And we did a terrific job in that area. Really proud of our team. Early on in the season, we got a long way to go.
Coach, your depth really came through tonight. It seemed like every time you needed a big shot or a big play, someone different stepped up.
It was good. It was great to see. The play that specifically sticks out is I think they cut it to 1 maybe, and they went back into 2-3, and we ran a little zone set and freed up our fifth-year senior who's been in this building, and he's been in Big Ten games, and for him to knock that 3, Remy Abel, from the wing, just sort of, I think, told our team that, hey, we're here to stay all the way through the end. And I think it told Michigan that too. And they knew they were in for a game. And it's a good feeling. And again, we've got a long way to go. And I want to play some more guys on our team. But I think that time's coming here with a preseason tournament game, or preseason tournament after the NKU game on Monday.
What do you think the impact is on the team to be able to come to its first road game and be a top 25 team?
Well, it just shows that, if we're committed to continuing to get better like our team did a year ago, that we can play with a lot of really good teams and compete. And we're going to need to because the Big East is really, really good. And, so is Michigan. They'll get better. I mean, obviously Zach is, coming off injuries. He'll probably practice 40% of the time. Same with Spike. I mean, they're a little bit banged up, and he's just trying to figure out his rotation. But hopefully, he can figure it out after today. They're really good. Karis LeVert, I don't know how you guys kept him here as a senior. Be thankful.
You said your team was able to establish itself in the second half of the glass. What changed?
I don't really know. I do think that they switched more defenses than they did in the first half. In the first half, we probably saw 90% man and maybe a few possessions of that 1-3-1. In the second half, we saw man-to-man. We saw different coverages and ball screens and man-to-man. We saw 2-3, 1-3-1. And sometimes, it sort of gets you out of rhythm when you're a defensive team on what my assignment is when the shot goes up. And, again, I think we pride ourselves on being a team that gains extra possessions through offensive rebounds, and we've really hammered it home in the preseason. It was good to see that came out on a floor that we needed it to tonight.
It's happened in the past where LeVert scored a bunch of points and then all the auxiliary pieces were kind of quiet and ended in losses. Was there any kind of thought to that of, LeVert kind of gets his and shut down the extra pieces or anything?
No, I wish I was that smart, use analytics and do those type of things, but I was scared to death of every player they had out there. And, when you see Derek Walton do what he did last game, shooting the ball from the perimeter, when you see the kid, Duncan Robinson, I believe, man, it's overwhelming. Zach Irvin, to me, he's an all Big Ten type of player. So our game plan wasn't designed to stop one player. Our game plan was designed to try to make sure that we didn't help too much on their ball screen rolls, because if that converges and collapses your defense, then they start playing drive kick, and they're such an unselfish team. They're such a skilled team of passing and shooting the ball. I don't know if we did it well or they just missed some shots, but that was our game plan coming in.
Jalen still had foul trouble tonight, but did you feel like he got back to kind of playing the way that Jalen plays?
Yeah, we tried to get him going. Obviously, we ran the first play of the game to sort of catch and rip from the perimeter, and he got an and one, missed a foul shot, but we just wanted to get him going, and that's nothing different. I mean, that's something we've been trying to do the first couple games, but maybe a few different ways to get him the ball rather than put him on the block where he's been getting double teamed and whatnot. But yeah, for us to beat teams of this ilk, we need Jalen to play well. You know, we need him to play well. And he played well. Foul trouble. I mean, there are a lot of players in foul trouble. You know, you go down Michigan's bench, you go down our bench, and it's just, it's 2015 college basketball right now. We got to adjust.